I was obsessed with you. 3 months, 4 months in, I was like,
Carey.
definitely need to be with you.
Period.
Yeah. So how did we meet? Was it like 5 years ago, give or take? And I had an event downtown. I was plotting and I was like, I need to figure out this dude. So I invited you to my event. I thought you were straight. I thought you were straight. And when you left, you gave me a hug, and the hug, I was like, he's gay.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my man.
When we next hung out, it was a very interesting situation.
Very interesting situation.
Because I was going through a pivotal time in my life.
So where was our first date?
In a hotel.
Not just in hotel.
Embassy Suites
It was
or
an
something.
extended stay.
This is
off the freeway.
So
and I'm thinking like, oh, like you're just staying in the city for whatever reason. I had no idea that she was actually like living in the extended stay for the time being.
So after the extended stay, we went on a couple of actual proper dates that were outside of the extended stay. And then Hurricane Harvey.
And then Hurricane Harvey happened, which I think probably was like the jump start into it.
Some time went by.
Yeah, we moved in together.
Or I moved into your place.
True. Honestly feel like it felt kind of quick.
So we drove to see my family, and that was like 13 hours. For me, like taking you home to see my family, it was weird. Like it felt very normal and natural as like something I wanted to do, but it felt very kind of like, you're important to me, they're important to me, so this is what. I was terrified.
I mean, I knew that they were gonna love me, cause I mean, Avi, but I was a little nervous. I think like one thing I enjoyed the most is when I like was watching TV on the couch at your mom's house, and like I fell asleep and like I woke up and she was like making food. It felt like I was at like my mom's house, like I felt at home. And that was, I think, the first day.
Why did we break up the first time? Why did we break up? I don't even want to say the first time because I don't want there to be a second time.
Definitely I think the timing was wrong, yeah. We started living together really based off of like convenience. We had kind of just met. And then I feel like we honestly both started like really seeing who we were at the time through like living together, which is not smart. And I think the type of relationship I was wanting back then, I'm not sure if I was fully mentally ready for it either. But I was like expecting a relationship that in my mind like looked a certain way, and I was expecting things from you that I don't think you had the space to give.
I will say the reason I think that we didn't have the most successful go the first time was because a lack of being able to understand and communicate to each other in the healthiest way. And I think part two, I actually really like calling it that. I think part two, like we learned from the lessons in the first go around. I do think that you understand me better than most people.
Yeah, you're someone that, like you need a lot of grace, but I wasn't always in a space to like give grace. I think I've always been like so structured about stuff. And so now I'm able to like pause and allow grace, hear you out, and not just only hear my own, like how I think things should be. You know?
That's so gracious of you.
So gracious of me. We didn't talk for what, like 2 years or so. We ran into each other in Target. In my mind, I was like, oh my God.
I think I texted you and was like, hey, it was good to see you. Yeah. And you actually responded. And I think we ended up like meeting up to like talk.
I also was under the impression that you were in a relationship, which I was like, this is very inappropriate. And then you're like, oh, I'm not in a relationship anymore. And I'm like, oh, great. So now there's no excuse to get out of this. So then we started talking. I don't remember when this was. I mean, we were obviously like kind of communicating a little bit, but I texted you like out of the blue when I was watching Insecure, and the season finale had like just went off of Insecure, and I was like, "Are you my Lawrence?"
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I think after that is when we end up having one of these like long, drawn out like full come to Jesus moment.
What's next for us, Dom?
Now, after part two has started, I want to continue like having fun with you and exploring and having adventures.
What are we gonna do in the next 5 years? What does that look like for you?
It starts with never breaking up with you again.
I mean, we're moving in together again. That's gonna be fun.
Are you excited?
I am excited. I get to totally revamp your house. And then at some point, you're gonna propose. And when you do that, we have a wedding to plan, solid year to plan. Most of it is planned already. I'm not proposing to you.
Plain and simple.
Not
boom,
doing it.
bam.
You wanna talk about why I'm not proposing to you?
In the 2 years that we are broken up, I got engaged. So Servante has made it very clear that I will not be getting proposed to twice.
He also got engaged like
I got engaged 3 months after
we broke up.
Like moved out.
Yeah. And so
Very Kim Kardashian.
how does it feel to love a black man?
It feels like a privilege. And it feels exciting.
I definitely understand how you mean like a privilege, because we're not all privileged enough to have this experience and have it openly and freely. And we definitely don't come from that at all. So it feels good to be able to like love a black man freely and also be able to like share that love with our friends, our family, the people we work with, and you know, just like the public in general, and like do it in a way where there's no like holding back.
Like it feels like something that I get to do that like not everyone has been able to do and can do. I get to do it with someone that like I actually really love. Like, love is beautiful, black is beautiful, you're beautiful.